Let's get ready to rumble!
Palms way in the building. Welcome back, Chad.
Ooh, it's felt like it's been forever,
months, man. It's been a couple months, Chad. How you been?
You know what? It doesn't matter how I've been. I'm glad to be here right now with you, with the contestants, with our guest of honor.
Chad, I got my popcorn ready. It's gonna be a show.
Wow.
You already know, man. This has been building up. We've been waiting to get this special guest on, and it's been con season. And so really trying to match, schedules and just how hard she works has been epic. But ladies and gents, we're talking about the legendary, the one and only Trish Forstner, who will be joining us tonight. Matt, I'm not even Matt, Chad. Matt is backstage. Chad, I'm just so ecstatic right now. I can't even talk. This is crazy. But before we even talk about Trish, we got a battle tonight, right, man?
About damn time we got a battle tonight. I'm excited for these two contestants. I've been watching their stuff on Instagram. I've been looking at their stuff, creeping. They got some good stuff,
bro.
I'm gonna get some commissions from the both of them.
Bro, when I say looking at their work, you can see like so many there's a lot of artists who are good, and then there's artists who already display greatness, and I can see that in both of these guys. I'm not saying that they're at the level of a Delato or Trish just yet, but they are epic, man. Just the work, the ethic that they've put into this, and seeing some of the work that they've created already, man, I've just been blown away.
They're coming up, dude.
They're coming up, man. So you know what it's been. It's been a couple months, man. So let's tell the audience what Blank Cover Battles is. Shout out to the audience, and then we're gonna start this party. So Chad, are you ready to rumble at Blank Cover Battle Arena?
I'm born ready. This has been a culmination of a year of planning and messing up and getting things back together and then breaking it apart and doing it again. But the guest judge today,
mind blowing.
I went to work today only thinking about this moment right now. Didn't even get anything done. Don't tell my boss that. Didn't get nothing done. I was like, Trish, can't wait for Trish. It's going to be awesome.
And what's crazy is I am the boss at my job, or one of them, and I was the same way, man. I can't get anything done this week building up. So let's talk a little bit about how this works, because we have two contestants backstage that were brought into Blank Cover Battle Arena, and they have no idea, outside of seeing some of the shows before, what this pressure cooker is like. So Chad, tell the audience, tell everybody what Blank Cover Battles is and what they can expect.
Blank Cover Battles pits two cover artists against each other for prizes and ultimate fame of knowing that they are one of the best at what they do.
Wear the crown, right? If we
have a crown. Oh, we need to have a crown now. We need to have a crown ceremony.
So what I always say is, I'm a big fan of the Food Network, right? We're always eating something around here. They call me the Cookie Man Sans for a reason, right? I'm a big fan of the Food Network. Think Chopped meets Blank Covers and put an artist in that arena where you have 1 hour, and I mean 1 hour, and they don't know the theme yet. That's what's crazy. They've received some blanks, or they have some blanks, but they have no clue what the theme is. And they just have to get ready to go. And this is that classic saying, right? Pressure busts pipes, or pressure makes diamonds, right? So we're going to see which one gets spit out tonight? Will they
I
both
want to
be
see some
diamonds?
diamonds. I wanna see
Right?
some
Will they
diamonds.
both be diamonds? Will one be a diamond in the rough? Will some of that pressure bust pipes? We got to see. But let's
That's
go
right.
and shout out the chat because there's some comments coming in. Our producer is already highlighting a few people. My man, Someday Da Vinci is already here. He was first. He said, if you're not first, you're last. A little Ricky Bobby love there for you. We got Wolverado in the house. We got Luke. That is one of our contestants. He said he is here.
Oh.
Jellyfingers is in the house. We have Mr. Nash, ladies and gents. Y'all know who that is. Liz Barnes. Shout out to Liz Barnes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you being here. Wolverado already making fun of my mean scalp over here. We got Maddie Freeze running in the background. We got the Freeze brothers. It's going to be a legendary night if Maddie Freeze has shown up already. We got the one and only legendary chef, R.D. Harris, in the building, a.k.a. I know it's kid-friendly show. We call it the food orn, champ. He when you look at his food online, you are instantly, tantalized. That's all I'll say. Shutter Duck is in the building. One of our former contestants, Max Comics, is in the house.
Hey, Max, what's going on?
That's what I'm talking about. And we got my man Spooky in the building. Hey, Spooky, stick figures all day, man. Chat. Show us that. Show us your masterpiece.
Since Blank Cover Battles has started, I've been working on my own sketching skills in hopes that maybe there'll be co-host competition. This is what I'm getting at right now. This is 6 months of work right here. Right here. See,
you know
I'm
who that
coming
looks
for you.
like.
This just in, you lost. You lost.
You know who that looks like. Have you ever seen American Dad? Have you ever seen American Dad?
Yeah.
It looks like Steve from American Dad, man. We got to give you the props for that. Shout out to the 17 plus people. Ladies and gents, smash that thumbs up. We also have a giveaway coming up. So hashtag Straight Twig tonight. Hashtag Straight Twig, because our legendary guest is on both of those covers. So hashtag Straight Twig. If you guys want to get in, you can start dropping those. Now, we got to introduce these contestants. I could ramble all night because I'm so excited, but let's really get ready to rumble. So let's introduce the contestants, ladies and gents. We're not worthy. We're not. Hey, some amazing piece. And that was just kind of like the icing on the top of what their work has looked like. If you go check out the description, make sure you guys are subbing us up, smashing the like button, and hitting alerts. But look in the description. Not only do we have Trish's information in there, but we have Helvetica and Luke's information in there so that you can peep some of their work already, because they are doing phenomenal things. So
that's right. Those
are the contestants right there. I am geeked up because this is going to be an amazing battle. Let's bring them in. Let's bring them in. And get this going. So, gentlemen, are you guys ready to rumble?
What's up? I'm good, man.
Luke,
wait, guys.
Welcome to Blank Cover Battle Arena.
It's an honor to be here.
Are in for a hell of a night, man. Thank you both. First of all,
1 second, guys, come on, get a little excited. Are you guys are the nerves getting to you? I'm look at these guys.
I just said I can turn on host mode, but I'm trying not to be that guy right now.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
That's that nervous energy. They got to keep it all in right now.
Hey, no, but for real though, hey, that stick figure though, I quit. I can't keep up.
Boom!
I'll tell you, dude, it's done. Just give him the crown. We're good. End the show.
A little bit
That's
goes
that.
a long way.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Well, that right there, Helvetica, you've been drawing how long, my friend? Tell me a little bit about yourself before we get started.
Well, overall, I just started drawing since I was about 6. Kind of started off with like Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that when I was little, and thought it was cool. And man, you got to do it. So started off with that, man. Just started drawing what I see on the TV, and my grandma started noticing, like, hey, that's pretty good. My grandma, she was a portrait artist. Used to on the night on the couch just sit there and draw whatever she saw on the TV. So long story short, before I ramble, my grandma put me through Mr. Miyagi school after every day after school. She used to grab a grocery bag and she'd be like, hey, you know what? Sit down. You're going to draw something. So she would crumble up that bag, throw it on the floor. And she's like, draw that. And that was, kind of my foundations right there. So I would do that and a lot of life drawing. We'd go out on the porch, sit there and draw stuff in the front yard. She lived on a boulevard. So you had maybe 15 seconds to sit there and draw somebody that was stopped at the stoplight.
Ooh. So Grandma has prepared you for some blank cover battle action. God, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, man. The only thing is I've kind of drifted from that. Like my thing, I take meditation and my artwork, and I like the little tiny minute details. So this will be a change of pace. So
pressure cooker, my friend. Pressure.
Yeah, man, I'm all for it.
Hey,
we got the bad boy of comics over here. We got the bad boy of comics, Luke. Luke. How long have you been doing this, Luke?
About 3 years.
3 years, you say, good sir, huh?
Yeah, that's
about
some it.
Badass work you've done in 3 years, my man. That's all I will say. That is some badass work. How does one get into this in 3 years? And develop as well.
Some of the people I started following at the beginning, I mean, just told me like, dude, you gotta draw every day. I mean, if it's like a little bit or like a big old cover or whatever, you just gotta draw every day. That's what people have asked me. Is like, what do you gotta do? Just every day, do something.
Chad, that's what Brian Silverback said to us, right?
That's right. I do recall him saying that, draw every day. It doesn't matter what you draw, just draw something.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps
Chad's
out.
stick figure is going to be an epic piece in a minute.
I'm gonna make it into a little storyline. I'm gonna do a little flip book out of this bad boy. Watch.
No, you need to actually. You need to do me a favor. Get a print of that. Send that my way and sign it, man. I want to actually get that CGC authenticated signature series. Throw that up on my wall.
NFTs, baby, NFTs.
All right, gents. So I know you guys are being humble right now, but I heard some things backstage. Listen, in the private corners, I heard all kinds of smack talk. Chad, did you hear what I heard? Helvetica's coach, aka J1 of Bob, said he told him sweep the leg, man. That's what I heard.
Sweep the leg.
He said sweep the leg. Miyagi Dojo was going down. All kinds of. If you guys go back to the Madhouse last night, I'm telling you, Madhouse Comics on YouTube, the auction, J1 put Helvetica in the spotlight and he said sweep the leg. Luke, I'm telling you, man, you better watch your back. This guy is coming for you.
You know what's even better is that these two dudes are so damn humble about this. They're like, nah, man, I really didn't even say that. That really doesn't even align with what I think about.
In my defense, you need to tell the chat, and everybody knows J1 actually sells comic with a side of Irish whiskey coffee. So, I mean, that's not
right. Listen. The drama sells blank covers. Shh. Don't tell them about J1s. No. All right, gents.
They're like WWE back there with their smack talk. Let's just put it like that.
Yes. But in all fairness, in all serious, ladies and gents, this is for $100 and this episode's crown. And the winners do come back. We will have a winner's show where they will compete for the grand championship of the first season.
That's going to be amazing.
Gauntlets are dropped regardless because someone is going to be crowned a champion. So whether you guys are humble, whether you guys are smack talking, it's going down because only one can exit blank cover battle champ for episode 5. So we are going to put you guys backstage and let you guys get ready. Get your camera switched over. We're going to put the theme out there, and we're going to introduce our special guests. Let's go ahead and introduce this artist, phenomenal artist, I shall say, the one and only Trish Forstner.
Nice
Hi,
intro,
Trish.
y'all. Nice intro.
Hi, Trish. Fanboy here. Fanboy Sands here. We got all kinds of goodies.
Oh man, I like the twig with the remark on it. You got that during that Nomos show then, or
yes,
with, and Sean Fortin.
There you go. My man Matt, of course, Last Level Comics, was able to grab some of these goodies for me. I want to thank you. But
I was drawing stick figures while I was backstage, but my stick figures aren't necessarily stick figures.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There goes my artist career.
You've retired at the top of your game.
Well, Trish, welcome to Blank Cover Battle Arena. You have a phenomenal career, and we're going to get into that. But first and foremost, we got to talk a little bit about what we're about to put these guys through in the name of Trish Forstner, right? Because they don't know the theme, and we thought of something kooky and crazy in order to kind of trip them up, trip the light fantastic a little bit.
Trish them up, if you will.
Trish them up a little bit. Trish, you of course know the theme, so are you excited? You're interested?
I think it's going to be super interesting. I would love. I can't wait to see how far down the rabbit hole we'll go.
Excellent.
I see what you did there. I see
what you did there. In terms of just what direction they can take things, you, my friend, are a sly one. So, that being the case, let's go ahead and introduce these panel members to the theme and let the chat know what is about to go down. Theme time. Ladies and gents. So, the amazing one, Todd McFarlane. We've recently seen a lot of publicity around him with San Diego Comic-Con. The lines were wrapped around the corner. He's doing signings for CGC again. It was Spider-Man Day. It was crazy. So we thought, what could we do with some amazing Todd McFarlane? But then we said, how can we do something whimsical? Trish is coming to the building, and she has this style, guys. We can't wait to talk to her. Her style, it takes me back to Disney as a kid. It takes me to what you just saw, Alice in Wonderland. So this is going to be McFarlane in Wonderland. And period, point blank. That means our contestants will have 1 hour to marry anything McFarlane related into kind of an Alice in Wonderland theme, or vice versa, right? Yeah. Alice in Wonderland into McFarlane. But this is going to be one of those ultimate mashups that we need to see them put their thinking caps on. And so let's bring the contestants back in and let's see their covers. All right, y'all. We see some white covers here.
Already here, like on a Spawn cover, he's already ahead.
We got Spawn and Hellcop. You already know McFarlane related goodness. So
I was hoping for some Cygor.
contestants, are you ready?
All good, man.
All right, Trish,
They're
are
never
you ready?
ready.
Let the blank cover battle begin. 1 hour on the timer, ladies and gents. We have McFarlane in Wonderland. That is the theme. Good luck to both of these contestants. Trish, when
we
you
will
hit,
get to see them along the way, so I can see
Yes.
if my
Yes.
so I can see if my curveball will actually be a curveball or not.
and you can throw that out. And here's
Hold
the
on.
pointer. You can
How does
throw
that
that
work?
out
You
at
just
any
get to
point
throw
in
it up there?
time. So if you say, okay, I'm going to do it in the first 5 minutes, midway through, or the last 5 minutes, it's up to you, Trish. So get ready when you're ready. Now, we're going to let them go. We're going to talk a little bit about you, my friend. Chad, take
We're
us
gonna talk
away.
Trish.
We're going to talk some Trish smack.
Trish, we're here to talk about you.
Okay. Well, what do you want to know? I mean,
Well, what's your sign?
Oh, yeah.
You know, what do you like to do for your hobbies? No,
Karen,
tell me.
I'm watching K-dramas on Netflix, and you know,
Wait, go back to Netflix. What are these dramas?
oh, K-drama, Korean drama.
Oh,
Speaking got me hooked in, but I'm watching Extraordinary Attorney Woo now, and it's just the most heartwarming.
I saw that one.
It's just the most heartwarming drama I've ever seen. So sweet. I'm dying. But also, like, I love how it portrays people with disabilities and how they are often discriminated against. So, you know, and I'm a huge supporter of things like Special Olympics and supporter of charities that help people with different abilities be able to, you know, have that I guess confidence in themselves to try something. You know, my cousin, he's in the Special Olympics. He's been it his whole life, and every year he does this crazy insanity called the polar bear plunge, where he
No
jumps
way.
into the Chesapeake Bay
I'm
on the
out.
coldest day in
I'm out,
January.
You're not going to convince me to do it.
Well, I won't get in the water, but what I do, or what I used to do before I got super busy with Stray Dogs, was I would hold live streams, and I would just live stream and draw like $5 head sketches for charity, and I would give every dollar to him until I got to whatever my goal was. The highest I ever raised in one night was $3,000.
Oh wow!
Wow!
And I had the sorest wrist and hand after that. Like, I was like, that is a marathon day. I love that.
Well, you know what, Trish? Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I mean, that off-the-cuff question I didn't think was going to go in that area, but I'm glad that you expressed that about your life in general.
And I have so much to unpack from that too, Chad. That's crazy.
But I mean, that's something that, I mean, we can talk about your what you're doing, what you're drawing, what you're working on, but that's a little more personal, and I think that gets makes you a little more real in a lot of people's eyes, you know.
Well,
so
I was on the other side of the table, like at conventions. You know, I was a person who went around to shows and bought things and waited in line for autographs and did all of that stuff. So, like, I like to pay that forward, and hopefully, you know, I come from a genuine place, because I was there once. You know, I was waiting for autographs. Hell, at San Diego Comic-Con, I literally stood in line to meet Stan Sakai, and it was so beautiful. I love him. He's
Finally got to meet him, huh?
Finally got to meet him. It was like the best thing ever. He just happened to be at his table, and there wasn't like a huge line, but I was like, quick, what do I buy for him to sign? You know, I didn't have my book with me, because I had literally the day before just picked up his con exclusive, and he wasn't at the table at the time, so I was like, cool, though, I got these. It was a peach momoko cover, and there was
those
another
came out beautiful.
Yeah.
The emerald green one, just blew me away.
I got one of each of them. I've got the red one, the silver one, and the green one.
Yes,
They were all really good. And I think I got the silver one signed because he was there, and that's when I picked it up. But it was just such a sweet meeting. Like, he's so nice genuine. I love folks who you can just kind of walk up and talk to. You know, that, and so I try to give everyone a little bit of that. You know, at Baltimore Comic Con last year was my biggest convention. It was my first one after, you know, post COVID, with you know, Stray Dogs being out there in the world. And so it was just an amazing experience meeting people and getting to, you know, interact with folks again. It almost felt like the first time. But I've been doing cons
especially
like
after what we've been through, and that kind of lockdown period, and a lot of people experienced like their first San Diego Comic-Con, and like boom, such an explosion, right? And that's what's crazy. The cons are back, people are back, and we're hoping that we can just keep this country moving in a great direction and keep healthy. Now, Trish, you touched on a few things, man, and you know, my son is autistic. He loves art. And so just hearing all of the different abilities and all of that, I had him actually draw some stuff for the theme tonight.
Oh, shut up.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, these are
So you're showing this here, and it reminds me of my curveball. I should probably throw that out there now.
Are you ready to drop the curveball?
I know it's a little early.
Well, before you
they've
do, let's check in on the sketches individually.
Yeah, let's see what we're looking at here. Can we see?
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That looks like kind of like a Cheshire Cat on some Hellcat type of stuff.
Pretty much, it's an amalgamation of Cheshire Cat meets a Spawn, pretty much. So I'm kind of figuring he's gonna have the eyes, all that stuff, kind of
Cheshire
whole
Spawn.
necroplasm thing. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah, first thing that came to mind, so just going for it.
That is
I like
crazy.
it.
Trish,
I like
what are your thoughts on something like this? And given his theme, what would you throw into something like this? Not the curveball, but just where your mind goes with this.
What would you add to it? Where would you want to go?
Well, he's got a really good base going so far. My pencils typically look an insane mess before I get done with them. So, you know, he's doing really clean work. You know, I would just make him as wicked as possible. I mean, Todd McFarlane, man, he does some crazy stuff. So, you know, if you're going Spawn level, you know, up the creep factor a little bit. You know,
there you go.
Helvetica, real quick. Is that the cowl? Is that the back of the cape I see behind it right now?
Yeah.
The makings of it? Oh, man.
So his cape, everything like that. And
I like that.
I'm already trying to figure out, obviously, these little circles are kind of placeholders for like his, you know, his skull medallions with his chain and everything. I'm trying to figure out how it's going to be something like little fishes or something like that, obviously, for a cat.
Yeah, I already knew what I would make those. I already know what I would make those.
Yeah. So that right there, I'm still playing with it a little bit, but it's not going to be skulls, obviously. So we'll see what happens.
I like it.
When we're done with this, I'll tell you what I would make those.
Oh, for sure.
I think in my brain it'd be pretty good.
And you can feel free to add the value to like your idea to this as well, or you can leave them be. But if you have ideas,
I want to see I like the artist's natural direction.
Gotcha.
Like I'd like to see the artist's natural direction. You know, uninhibited by my influence. However,
there you go. I love it.
You know, you've already got a really good base going. I applaud that because I'm like the worst. And I use, where in the world is my pencil case? Hang on. Let me show you what I use.
Oh, I don't want to show you mine. Mine's
First of all, my pencil case is a mess.
Whoa. What are we showing?
Pencil.
Oh, okay.
It is a non-photo blue color erase Prismacolor blue pencil. I use this to do my base sketches. Tony can't see them. He has to wear his readers when I draw with these. Then I come back, clean them up with the Palomino Blackwing.
And we're going to be reaching out to some of these companies to sponsor us. So we're writing down names because our artist needs some of this.
Palomino Blackwings are like the pencils that Disney animators used back in the day. But Blackwing is still around. This is a Blackwing Image Comics pencil for Paper Girls.
That is crazy.
Yep.
Blackwing, we're on it. Chad, notate
Yeah,
that.
and Image Comics has these on their website, I think. So,
we're reaching out to Image.
Blackwing has them on their website. Then I'll ink with this, a Japanese pen from a known brand. I think it's Pentel, but you can get it on Amazon. That's what I did. Pentel Sign Pen. That's what it's called. But you can't even see that. Like, look at that. I can get it real close, but you can't see it.
So let's bring in the other artists. Luke Sketches.
White pens are important for details.
Ooh,
nice.
Okay, Luke. What? I see a little bit of Mad Hatter Venom.
I already see what's happening here. Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit, Luke. What you got going?
It's Venom at the Tea Party.
Venom at the Tea Party.
Venom Hatter.
I am loving it. I am loving that. Trish, given one of the most iconic characters of McFarlane, along with Spawn, Venom at the Tea Party is what I heard. What are you thinking so far? What's going on here?
Oh my gosh. I would love to see a venomized White Rabbit. That would be really fun. That would be insane looking.
Crazy.
You ever see that horror movie where like the little white bunny has like the red eyes and like the really sharp teeth?
Yeah. Oh, the Holy Grail, Monty Python.
Yeah. There you go. It's not a horror movie. It's a comedy. It's a comedy. But that bunny, I see him in my nightmares.
the bunny is like at that bridge scene or something crazy.
Yeah, like it attacks his foot or it attacks him, and like that little bunny kills fools.
Luke, we don't want you to waste time showing it. Get on it. Yeah, please.
Hey, look at it. It looks cool.
I love it.
Keep going, my friend.
I can't wait to see who's at that table with Venom there.
So can you believe like he's only been drawing for like 3 years? I mean, like, you know, they tell you. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter your level, like how long you've been drawing. The idea is to build yourself a good base, like build yourself a good base of fundamentals. I've been drawing since I was a kid, since I was in kindergarten. Just doodling, scribbling, whatever, crayons. I love anything that would challenge my cartoon ability. But I learned from people like Don Bluth. I learned from people in animation.
Yes.
I learned from watching Chris Sanders and Aaron Blaze, and those people are animators. For Disney, and Don Bluth, of course, we all know what he's famous for. So, watching them move and how they learned gesture drawing, 15-second drawings, 20-second drawings, 30-second drawings, very quick, small sketches that just get the idea out. That's all you want. You're not looking for detail.
Yeah.
Quick, small sketches to get the detail out.
And that's how you build on it, build on the process. And so we keep hearing that idea of you got to draw something every day and to hone your craft. What do you do to continuously hone your craft and challenge yourself, Trish?
Well, right now I'm pretty busy drawing, covers for different things, but I like to relax by drawing, but I draw what I know. Like off the top of my head, something that I just don't need to think about. It could be a cartoon character like Chip and Dale, or it can be a superhero of my own design that I don't have to really think too hard about. Nothing that I need to pull up a reference for.
Any Darkwing Duck?
Hell yeah. Darkwing Duck, like the whole Disney afternoon. Give me the whole Disney afternoon. I will run wild.
Trish, we got to talk later. Some Darkwing Duck sketches are Darkwing Duck is my heart. That was growing up watching that afternoon Disney Darkwing Duck.
Did you see him in the new DuckTales, where it kind of was really kind of shaggy looking, but it was very pointed, and I didn't really like the new design
remakes. That it just doesn't feel authentic to me.
The cartoon was nice, but I didn't like that he was an actor. You know, in
Yeah.
the new in the new series of DuckTales, he was like an actor, like an out of work actor. I wasn't like into that. I thought, man, in his universe, he was actually a superhero.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? You guys are changing the script, and I don't like that.
Hey, Sans.
Yes.
Check it. What's our time at? Where are we at?
Oh yeah, let's see the time.
take a look. Oh, we hit.
Oh, we still got 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow! I thought it was gonna be like 20
Wow.
minutes.
They're like blowing through some of this stuff. This is
Okay.
awesome.
Well, since they're moving along so quickly, like I'm even seeing inks here, or at least cleaned up pencils. I want to see. You know how the White Rabbit was always running around screaming that he's late, and he had his little stopwatch?
Yes.
I want to see this stopwatch.
The stopwatch must
man.
be incorporated. Ladies and gents, we have our curveball. Please incorporate that stopwatch. Make it happen.
Since
Ladies
we're on
and-
a clock here, you know, I figured
Yes.
it's kind of little synergy.
There you go.
So now, Trish, with regards to Stray Dogs, right? That is, just out of this atmosphere in terms of how it hit the scene and just kind of changed so much of the game, right? It came out, it kind of caught fire, and then people just went mad for Stray Dogs. And then now you got the second season. With this concept, you made this almost like it was a movie we were watching. It wasn't like, hey, let's do this kind of random, this story here. It was like you can get in there and read and be caught up in this drama that is whimsical looking but scary as hell. Tell us about Stray Dogs, Trish, and how this came all about.
So the elevator pitch for Stray Dogs was laid on me at BronyCon, of all things. My Little Pony convention, 2018, it was the last one they had, or 2019, it was the last one they had. Me and Tony were guests. I actually worked on BronyCon for 7 years. I was on their design team, making signs, making, wayfinding, announcements, stuff like that. I was the head of their design team for 7 years. And it was a bunch of friends. Like, we would get together and have meetings and stuff, and it was really cool. Like, those bronies, man, they know how to throw a party. That's for sure. We had 10,000 My Little Pony fans.
Oh my gosh.
At the last one. It was over 10,000. So it was really kind of a neat experience. But anyway, Stray Dogs came to me at BronyCon. Mine and Tony's tables were next to each other. Or no, we weren't next to each other. There was a booth in between. And he waved to me, or he came over and he looked at my book, because every year I would go over to Tony's table and I would say, I'm a really huge fan of your art. Can you sign my whatever? And I was a huge dork.
Is that actually how he sounded too? Really?
That's how I sounded.
Legit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, can you send me books? I'm going to answer Mac's question right after this little bit here.
Thank you.
So he said, I want to look at your sketchbook. So he's looking at my sketchbook. I had an art book out, and in the back, you showed the picture. It was a picture of a dog, like in the last scene of All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yes.
Where Charlie pops his head up out of the clouds and he winks at the camera and then he disappears. I did an homage to my dog who had passed away back in 2012. And that piece is what got me the job with Stray Dogs. Because he was looking for an artist. Look at that.
You said homage. My Yorkie passed last September. So I have a Shih Tzu. She's looking up at the Yorkie.
Oh,
This
man,
is a
that's
Soul
rad.
Twice original.
Hurts me.
yeah,
Well, it
just-
makes me feel good, but also like, oh, my heart.
Just the same experience, and this is what your cover and what your piece kind of gave to so many dog lovers, animal lovers. They were able to, and you had the CGC event as well, where
You know how many dogs we drew for that?
that is crazy.
Whoa. Hey, I wanted to send in a cat drawing to be done on a Stray Dogs because my partner
You
wanted.
could do it.
I missed the deadline for the CGC,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna.
I was drawing cats. I drew some cats. What's the weirdest thing? I drew somebody's bunny rabbit. Somebody had a bunny.
Wow.
All
I
right.
drew their bunny. It was very nice. But yeah, I love. He was next to me. We started chatting. He pitched me the whole first issue. I was like, after I picked my face up off the floor, I was like, yeah, I'm totally in. I've never done comic book work before, but let's do this. You know, I did some My Little Pony covers at the time. The two of us never really worked together, but we had met, you know, many times. So.
And the names just ring off Fleesh and Forstner. It's like the law firm.
We have the same initials. I laugh.
Right? It's like the law firm. Fleesh and
TF and TF, attorneys at law, attorneys at art.
Oh my God,
TF,
it's kind of the perfect combination. You guys, and this idea of the horror covers, you know, you see them every now and then. In Halloween, it takes off. We have Maddie Freeze who's in the chat, and they are Matt and Charlie are like some of the biggest, you know, horror cover guys. And what you guys did with the Stray Dog horror kind of theme just ignited a whole different side of the fandom, because it talked to the story, but it talked to kind of your horror fans. It talked to your Disney type of fans. What made you guys do that?
Oh, we needed, well, the idea came from one of Tony's friends, I think. But why we did it is because if you just walked up and saw the #1 of Stray Dogs sitting there, you wouldn't be inclined to pick it up and say, I'm going to read this. We needed to convey the idea that it was scary without you having to pick that book up and open it. So what better way to do it than with that Silence of the Lambs cover that just brought the, like, fire. These, you know, the people loved it.
Trish, I mean, in all honesty, as somebody who's a comic book individual, I do cover buy quite a bit. Just like with my wine, I'm a cover buyer for that too. If it's got a cool label, I'm gonna buy the wine too. But when it came to Stray Dogs, I was like, wait, horror covers on a seemingly Disney-esque looking. I gotta check this out. And not only, I became a fan of it, but my partner just became a huge fan of it. She's got all the, this is only what I have. She has the rest of them. And it was a storyline that she can get behind too, because she likes the the murder mysteries and the and stuff like that. It was something that she thought was whimsical. Oh, speaking of our theme, and also something that she can actually dig her teeth into, like what's going to happen, what's going on, So
what I liked about Stray Dogs was that it didn't focus on the murderer. Like the perspective was completely turned. It didn't focus on the man who was committing the crimes, but the victims of those crimes. Well, the victims, the trophies of those crimes. I like that it changed the perspective. So to me, it was less a horror and more a thriller, because I guess horror has many classifications, and horror, like gory horror, is not necessarily my jam, but or even like zombie horror, I always say I'm the first one who's going to die when there's a zombie apocalypse, because I do not run.
Not if you're watching the Korean zombie movies, right?
Oh no,
son, you will be prepared. If you just switch from the Korean kind of drama to zombie movies, you're gonna be so.
Japanese zombie movies freak me out.
Oh yeah,
they're on a different level, man. Those things are just something else.
So back a little bit here, Max asked a question about what programs I like, and if I do digital art. Most of my art is digital, actually, just for ease, because I'm in Maryland and my creative team is all over the place. Like Tony's in California, Tone is in Louisiana, our colorist is in, I don't know, Oregon, Maine. I don't know. He's either here or here on the maps.
It's like you picked the two furthest places from each other.
Yeah.
Right. And it also shows the world is so small, right? That you can be working with a Gorkum Demir in Europe.
Yeah.
And
Gorkum did a bunch of covers for us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And the world has come together so small, like you can actually get these types of things done in a timely fashion. Let's check the time. And
hey, Sans,
yes.
I think we should look at some previous artwork from our
that's what
too.
I was about to go with. We need to check the time and let's show off some of this artist breakout stuff. So this is Helvetica's work, y'all. This is when we give these guys time, let alone 1 hour. But when we give these guys more, like it says 24-hour comic days, when we give them a day or two to do some work, you get epic stuff like this. Trish,
that particular one has a lot of impact. I like that. Like you could feel it.
I feel like I'm being irradiated by whatever's happening there with Superman's eyes. It was good though.
Evil Ernie goodness, and we just hit the 30th anniversary. These books are going crazy. We do a lot of auction and sales, and so seeing how the market fluctuates and does some things is crazy. Speaking of sales, Trish, congratulations on Bird City. Homage to Super Mario.
Oh yeah, Super Mario 3. It's so simple, but it went so bananas. Like I've been on that top 10 list a couple of times. Once with Stray Dogs, and once with this book. That book blew up. Like I was not expecting it to. Like 8 Billion Genies is a good story, and it's been optioned, and there's the whole speculator market went absolutely nuts. But that homage was like that cover was one of the best ones that
hands down.
Do you have one of those lying around somewhere too? By any chance, just saying.
I have 5 friend. I have 5 of them. They're about to go to TGC.
and here's the thing.
My birthday's coming up. I'll send you my address. My birthday's coming up.
Right. And here's the thing. Most of the time, there's like 50 covers, right? And this one, there weren't that many store exclusive covers, so yours just stood out tremendously. Everything else was kind of a different look. It was kind of like, let's do this half-face girl, or kind of in theme of the regular cover. And then you broke the mold with the Trish Forstner kind of you applied put the filter on it.
What I love about even the galaxy that little Mario ghost is, or that little Mario genie's painted with, is all hand done. Like I did all of that. I only use like one brush in Photoshop. Legit. I like to answer Max's question from earlier. I like Photoshop. I use a program for sketching called Mischief. They don't make that program anymore. It's not supported anymore, but I still use it because it's awesome. And that's pretty much it. That for my digital work.
Hey, go ahead.
I use a tablet. I bought this nice tablet computer that I have never used for drawing, but I bought it because I was like, let me just try and draw this, and I have never done it yet. Oh, that's a lie. I did it when I was laid up from the hospital last year, drawing the last issue of Stray Dogs. I was basically on my back like this.
Oh my gosh.
Wanted to redirect. Let's check out the Spawn. What do you think about that right there? Sorry about that.
That's cool. Here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like to get off topic. I'm the one.
Hey, that's what we do.
We are off-topic extraordinaires. That's all we do.
That's what Chad is here. He will bring us back to the show. So this is more Helvetica's work here. This is crazy. What are your thoughts, Trish?
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, even the chains in the background, that just add that extra depth. What I want to see more artists do is just inks. To me, just inks, no color or splash of color. Just inks and tone drawings just make it for me. Let me show you a commission that I got from Andy Price. Oh, hold on. I'm about to make a lot of noise.
Oh, whoa. Sorry. Trish, do your thing, but I'm just amazed at this bat venom thing right here.
Look at that. That's bananas.
Holy hell.
This is a pony I designed, and Andy Price drew it for me.
Oh, wow.
It's Agent Carter is a My Little Pony character.
Oh, wow.
And he even made... Where is he?
See up there, a little Hitler pony.
Yeah.
Craziness.
But I
Is awesome.
made this character, and then he drew it for me. But look at the tones. Like, you can almost tell what colors are supposed to be there just by the tones. That's what I mean when I say, like, I like tone drawings. I like stuff like that give me a feeling. Black and white. Check this out. Splash of color on the skull. Like, that's all you need. Subtlety.
And this right here, this isn't even Batman Who Laughs. This is Venomized Batman Spawn. This is...
Yeah, it's like Bat Spawn.
It's even got a little Predator vibe to me with the handling of the spine there.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
This is amazing.
We need some neon green slime on that. Or whatever, like the dribble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. The
Look at that Spider-Man. Holy.
See, now
Holy hell.
This is beautiful. Right here. Is that dot work?
Yeah, it looks like
that's all stipple. So it's literally, that's my favorite style. Some of my more detailed stuff. When I do my portraiture, I like to introduce stipple work because it just gives it a lot of depth.
Well,
and,
yeah, I was gonna say, you have to have a lot of understanding of light and shadow to do that sort of thing.
Honestly, I won't lie to you. I don't know if you ever do this when you start drawing. You your hand you become possessed. Your hand just does whatever it wants to do. So, like, I literally will just put on music, and I could not tell you how I get from point A to B. It just happens.
I do put on some music too, and just kind of, there's like playlists on YouTube that's like trance and just slow, like, study music. Let that go for a while.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, what is stipple? Because I'm not an artist. I don't know what that means. Please explain it to me like I'm a 10-year-old.
I can show you real quick because I'm probably gonna.
You're on a clock, man.
Focus on your artwork. We can get to that later.
You're on a clock.
Basically, you just take your pen and it's dot at a time. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't have gradients like you normally do when you draw. But just think that you take the ballpoint of your pen and you just dab, 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 dab over and over again like a drum machine, like a tattoo machine.
That is crazy.
That's nuts, man. I don't have the patience for anything like that. So more power to you on that one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a patience game right there.
It is.
Oh my black
brings us
art.
to Luke sketches. All right,
So black cover goodness.
So we're talking about a guy who's been drawing for 3 years here, and this is a freaky Carnage.
You can get wild with Carnage.
He really went wild, and the mouth actually does it for me. I love the way the teeth just kind of meld together there, but you can still see them. This is crazy, and it's on a black cover. Do you do a lot of stuff on black covers?
Not a lot, but I mean, I have. You got to really work with. You got to be good with negative space on black covers. I find, and it's hard to find like and like he used a lot of red there, which I like. It's different than just base sketching in the white and then coming back over it because it's hard to cover that up. So you got to think backwards almost.
I watch a lot of like one of my favorites out there is Gabriel Delgado, and just watching what he does. I mean, that he's one of my influencers. I mean, that's what I see him do black covers all the time. I'm like, I got to do that. I just tried it and I fell in love with it. Colored pencils and black paper.
Look at just in that Spider-Gwen had a lot of or the Venomized Spider-Gwen had a lot of movement, has a lot of expression, even though there isn't really much happening. Like, I like how organic the web feels.
Yes.
It's, organic lines are the hardest ones to kind of make, especially for me. Like, my lines always look so controlled, very, evenly spaced. Whenever I do like organic lines, it never feels right to me. But whenever I see other people do it, I'm like, God, how do you do that? How? It just almost looks like you don't. It's not that they don't care, like, for the lines or where they go. Because, like, I said the same thing about Scotty Young. Like, his lines, Kid Wallace, so organic.
Ooh, yeah.
If I draw stuff like that,
just goes left on you, huh?
I'm like, why does this look so unrefined? Maybe it's because I've just been, I'm used to just polishing everything like to that nice, like, very smooth, polished like finish. And so whenever I do it, it looks weird.
Look
Ninja
at
Turtles!
That.
Oh, we got Raph.
Rock. These on these black covers just kind of pop out at you.
It's coming at you.
Yes. It's almost like
I do like the perspective. Perspective's a hard game to learn.
Yeah.
So I like the perspective on the I forget the names of his weapons, but
size.
Yeah, size. But I like the perspective and the sort of foreshortening on the arm up there at the top. The high arm. Because it's hard to do foreshortening. It's a lot of people don't do it, or if they do it, they don't do it well. Or like you'll see in their earlier work versus their work now, like over time, how they've progressed. And I can tell a lot about an artist just by looking at their early stuff. Just look at the early stuff, look at the current stuff. You can be like, man, they hella improved,
See, I'm not an artist. I'm a musician. But for me, that Ninja Turtle with the legs are in the back. He's coming out of the shadows. He's coming at you. For me, that depth is amazing.
It speaks.
Yeah, well, I like the play of the use of the actual black paper as the shadow. You don't have to do it that way, but I mean, why not? Why not? That's the material you're given there. I think most people would play it that way.
It's kind of cheating for me.
Yeah.
Less coloring I gotta do.
There you go. Let's check on the time and then take another look at their progress.
3 minutes, y'all.
Remember, we were at 45. This has jumped down significantly. Let's take a look at these artists' progress while we see if we start. Ooh.
Oh, man.
What are you seeing now, Trish?
Oh. Okay, so the skulls are angry cat heads. I like that. When I tell you what I would have made those, you'll be like, "Oh my god!"
It's already. I'm actually curious.
Trish,
well, I mean, it's too late for you to go back now. I can tell you.
Oh, I want to hear it, like out of curiosity.
So
that's why I threw them down real quick.
You know, in Alice in Wonderland, where she has the little bottles, one that says "Drink Me" and the other one that says like a little, the ones that make her bigger and smaller.
Yeah,
like those.
Eat me, drink me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not go that route.
Yeah. Or, you could use like the scary looking flowers from the Lazy Afternoon or whatever that song was. Those flowers always terrified me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
They were just so bizarre looking.
Good ideas. Now, I am getting all kinds of McFarlane goodness.
Yeah.
Are you getting the Alice in Wonderland, Trish?
Yeah, I mean, we're all kind of feeling the Cheshire Cat vibe here with this cat.
You gotta have the stripes, though. The stripes are gonna make it.
He's got 23 minutes to pull it
23 minutes. Chad, you touched on that's a big piece about the Cheshire Cat.
But I like how I like his little claw, like his hand, how gnarly the knuckles look.
It almost looks like he took. It almost looks like he ate the white rabbit, right? He took his chain, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Ooh, we got some.
Oh, now we got color happening. Look at this.
Oh, he's just pouring that bad boy.
How about that tea? Oh my gosh. That tea looks. I would be very sus on the tea from this guy, but
Venomized tea.
Yeah, venomized tea.
Venomized tea.
I like it.
I do love it. That is fantastic.
Now
I'm
not going to help you. I'm not going to help you out, Luke. But don't forget about the 10 and 6 on his hat. See.
It's a Mad Hatter thing. It's a Mad Hatter thing.
It's a Mad Hatter thing. Now, going down this rabbit hole, with Alice in Wonderland, and one of the things why it spoke to me about something that you do in this work. Is Alice always had, when you go back as an adult and you look at like an Alice in Wonderland, and you hear some of the things that they say to you, it's like that was like prophetic. Like those things went over your head as a kid, but then you go back and you listen, and it's like Carol just said all of these things, and that's what's different about Stray Dogs, man. Like you're seeing
most
this
kids'
great
movies
artwork.
do that.
Yes,
Most kids' movies do that. Like when I was a kid, The Secret of Nim changed my life.
Oh my god.
what was it? Faisal and all of those.
Bible, yeah.
Five goes
American Tail.
Yes.
American Tail.
They tell you so many different stories until you get older, and you're like, wait, this was about what and what?
Yeah, and then you like learn actual history, and you're like, oh no. Yeah, when you learn things through animation, like you don't understand the depth of them or how dark they were or their impact on you until you are much older. And then you're like, oh no, why do I have so many issues?
Exactly.
When you show me a Disney movie where the parents live, or like a Marvel thing, they just don't like it when like parents survive. So, that's impacting you.
For me, Brave Little Toaster was dark as hell.
It really was.
Also, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That is a horror cartoon all through and through.
You see an on-screen murder in that movie, like an actual murder.
Gambling, smoking,
bawling with tears as a kid.
Like this dog gets hit by a car, flies off of a pier into the water, like in straight to death. Like he
that hell scene.
That hell scene gave me nightmares. And then they even went even further in the sequel, and they had the cats be like demons and stuff, and like the devil, the Satan cat, like he was the worst. I'm like, oh my god, he's terrifying. This whole thing, that whole movie was just a horror movie. There was kidnapping, there was gambling.
That's right. The Grand Chahi was drunk.
There were drinking horses.
My god,
the whole thing.
It was rough.
So what we're gonna end up doing is creating that everybody goes back and have to watch All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah, you all need to do some homework. Go watch All Dogs Go to Heaven and tell me if that hell scene plays out the same for you now as it did when you were a kid.
Trish, I've been saying this for a while to a lot of my friends. I'm like, I'm a little bummed that All Dogs Go to Heaven did not get a cover for Stray Dogs.
Yes, it did. Dog Days.
There is
Dog Days.
Do I not have? I don't have that one. I need to buy it. Obviously, I missed that one. My bad. I'll retract my statement right now.
Yeah, I actually will have a limited print of that at Baltimore Comic Con too.
Ooh, I'll be there. Me and Matt will be there for you, Chad. So we'll pick up some goodies.
Thank you so much. I mean, that movie is my childhood. It's the one movie that me and my sisters could watch, and we all agreed on. We don't even like each other nowadays. So.
They had a set. They had a Virgin set, and then they had a set with trade dress. The trade dress set looks better than the Virgin set to me, but the Virgin set gave me more room to draw stuff on it, like remarks.
Well, I feel like an ass because I missed that, obviously.
Dog Day, it was a Facebook group exclusive, so it was easy to miss. I think you might even be able to find some from the original shop on eBay. I'll check after the show.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
With regards to pop culture, what is influencing some of your work? Some of the biggest stuff that just happened this spring, summer, Stranger Things, right?
Oh my God, okay, so Stray Dogs Dog Days has a hell of a lot of covers. It's a 7-issue book between the 5 issues and the two for the mini, or the 2 for the extra scenes. I think 200 covers between those 7 issues.
Wowzers!
Wow.
I have not seen them all.
I mean, I don't know that it was 200 covers, but it felt like it. Yeah. So, Tony and I added up how many we did personally, and it was something like 40, almost 50 covers. And then between all the other talent that came out of the woodwork, they wanted their own. We ran out of horror movies. We ran out of homages to do. So, people were bringing us ideas, and we were just like, "Oh, really?" Somebody wanted to do that human centipede one, and we were like, "The hell was that going to look like?"
That is crazy.
And so, I didn't even see that one until it was over, until it was at the end.
Now I gotta ask you, have you done a Reanimator one? Because I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you have? God, see?
Dog Days.
There's so
Dog Days, man.
I'm
I gotta
open this
show
up
you.
right now. I'm opening this up right now.
I was gonna say, let me go get the Dog Days trade. We got all the covers that Tony and I did in the back of it. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you one. Did you guys do a Terrifier?
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Okay.
That one doesn't
I thought maybe we could stomp you with one. That's a Matty Freeze Sands kind of favorite right there, the Terrifier. It's a crazy looking
one that I kept pitching that no one would ever take me up on was oh crap, what the hell's the name of that movie? It had like a big truck, giant truck with a clown face on the front of it. What the hell was that?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No. Hang on a sec. Let me yell at my husband. Let me mute real quick.
and while she's muted, guys, I just heard from
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh,
Overdrive.
The big truck. Yes, the 12.
My husband's yelling at me because he pitched that idea like a million times, where we would like make that clown face like a dog.
Yeah.
And Tony he just did not want. He did not want. And that and Jaws, like people wanted to do Jaws so much, and we were just like, no, we're not doing Jaws. No. We're drawing the line on Jaws, y'all.
There's them out there. The Terrifier, Maximum Overdrive. There are so many good ones, and we're just in awe of what you bring to the table. This is just craziness, Trish.
Trish, what I want to know is what upcoming stuff do you have going on?
Well, actually, I have quite a bit. I have an issue of My Little Pony dropping this month that I did the whole thing from cover to cover. That was a really sweet story about like what you put on the internet. It's just like like what you like. If you were a kid picking this up, like you overshare on the internet all the time. I've just been sitting here talking for an hour. You always know my whole life, so it's like you got to be careful what you put out there. That's pretty much what it's about. Then, I also have. What am I working on now? Oh yeah, we just did a series of covers that just dropped for Pony Death, Lady Death. Lady Death has a pony universe. And so Tony and I did a series of covers they're going to use for a Kickstarter. I thought that was pretty cool. There are 4 connecting covers, so you join the Kickstarter, you get all 4 of them.
I see a lot of great Venomized ponies. Those are crazy covers.
I laughed my head off at this, my nightmarish little.
Yes.
But like I never I bought one just to see what the book was like. Like the story is nothing, but the covers are everything.
Okay, so really quickly, this guy in the chat, this is Helvetica's coach. And he's the one that told Helvetica to sweep the leg.
Oh God!
Oh no!
He said,
he literally
said, "Cobra Kai, do or die, sweep the leg. Do not let this guy." I was blown away. This guy, he is John Kreese, and this is Cobra Kai all over again. He said, "Take him down right now." Jay Wanna Bob is in the building, ladies and gents. One of the legends in this comic auction game. But Trish,
Jay One's here. Oh my God, people with your life.
He had both his daughters read Stray Dogs, and they loved it. That is bringing new fans into this arena, right? A lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's all going digital," or it's there's not going to be any floppies left.
I think a lot of people like physical media. Like,
yes.
I mean, like it's different, like for everybody. But like to me, if I buy a book, I don't want a digital book. I want to be able to feel that page turn. I want to be able to, when I turn that page, either be scared to death of whatever's on the other side, or know that page turn's gonna be satisfying. So I want that physical media just as much as anybody else. And the collector in people, I think, will never let that die. I think that people want books.
No,
but like it's different than a CD. Like if it's music. Who's down? Who's got physical? I've got physical CDs.
I got physical CDs still.
But like, who's buying physical CDs now?
The collectors. They're buying the albums. They're
Yeah,
buying
the vinyl's back.
Yep.
Vinyl's back in a big way.
Vinyl's back in a huge way. It's
just connoisseurs are out there are going after things that are no longer kind of the in the kind of
10 minutes.
Whoa. Let's check in with these artists. We got 10 minutes left in Blank Cover Battle Arena. Ladies and gents, we are joined with Trish Forstner. We have Helvetica versus my man Luke Sketches. Luke, did you hear they tried to sweep the leg, Luke? Luke, what are you doing to counter the competition tonight, Luke? What are you bringing to the table to counter the competition? Let's talk about it.
Look at this. Look at this madness happening here.
We are going. So there's a lot of negative space here. Or what, Trish, in the last 10 minutes, what are your thoughts in terms of anything that you would do for this cover? I mean, Venom is front and center. I think it's fantastic, and you can see that teapot and everything. Is there anything with the space at all that you would need to see as well?
I mean, he's just pouring me a big old cup of that suspect tea. You know, the hat's perfect, green. It's you know, got that little card up there like he's supposed to. I'm not sure. Maybe in the teapot, or on the teapot, or in the side of the
little
teapot.
mouse.
The little mouse.
Yeah.
The little like drunk sleepy mouse or whatever he was. Wasn't he the dormouse? Isn't that what his name was?
Yeah, he was the dormouse. Oh, he's doing it right now. It's like dormouse going in.
He's like, hell, I'm gonna put him in a cup of tea. He's gonna be like half drunk on Venom tea.
I love those little wavy lines that are coming off, and they're coming off the tea, and they're coming off the Venom. Those are
who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good like
tendril?
Yeah. I mean, like, there's something very satisfying because you could just do anything. Again, remember I said before, organic lines to me are very difficult. You feel like you need to fill that whole space, but you almost don't. You know, I could even see like just like instead of a tabletop, it's like this whole like Venom like tablecloth where it's like half, you know, just that ooze or whatever. I could see that as
that is crazy. Yeah, the table where it's just Venom, just to venomize. Oh my gosh,
just oozing over a table. Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
that is crazy. Let's go in there.
He just pops up out of the table like, here, have some tea, suckers.
We got
we got the eye thing going down.
What are you seeing now, Trish?
Got some glowy eyes here.
Oh my god, he's sweeping the legs right now.
Oh my gosh, sweeping the legs right now. Oh,
I like the use of black. You know, got to get all that shadows because you know, if you look at a Spawn book or if you look at like even a Venom, there's a lot of shadow, a lot of darkness.
Gosh, this is epic. I do love the mouth and kind of that shadow.
We're already working like got the highlights happening on the cape, collar.
I also see the stripes. I see the stripes.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a badass feline.
Yeah, he is. I almost feel like, you know, all of the. It's like cheating. It's like, you know, because markers can give you such subtlety. It's sick. This is like, both of these are just so, like, great. And drawing under pressure. Like an hour to do a full color piece, that's nuts. You guys are crazy, and I love it.
The hardest thing for me, because I've never drawn in this time frame, and I'm having to remind myself, dude, stop. If you see around like the eyes, dude, don't. I want to keep detailing, and I got to stop myself and like, dude, just get the markers out, just scribble pretty much, quit slowing down.
That's one thing I learned in doing licensed work.
Oh yeah.
You know, like when you're drawing something that you love to do, and that you're doing for fun and that's your own thing, take all the time you need. if you're drawing
Yeah.
licensed work, you almost have to like fly through it.
Yes.
They gave me one of these My Little Pony books, an issue, like for a full issue, 20 pages. It was something like 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
That was breakneck speed for me because I have a day job, and so I was just working nights on that.
So let's talk a little bit about this. Your experience in terms of having a day job and now
A night job.
getting all of this, getting all of this kind of notoriety and fame. You were already hustling and working and bringing in all these multiple streams of revenue, right? But now you with the IP of Stray Dogs, with some of the work that you're doing, it's nonstop, like you said. How are you maintaining that? And look at that bad boy right there. Let's talk a little bit about that. But how are you maintaining like that? Are you still, focused on the day job, or are you 100% into, the night job, as you said?
Well, I do both. Basically, I get up at around 7. I do my work from 8 to 5, and then from I walk the dog, eat dinner, mess around on my phone for a little bit. Then I sit down around 8 or 9, and I draw until about 2 or 3.
Wow.
And I go back to bed, and I do it the next day.
You are a machine.
I can sleep when I'm dead. That's what they told me.
That's one of those Nas quotes, right?
Powered by coffee and rage. That's
you draw so whimsical and fantastic. Like the rage piece you can see.
I gotta see if I gotta find it. I want to see if I can show.
See, the thing is that I wish I could run on rage, but given that I work in mental health, it's probably not a good plan.
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you guys I'm doing a cover for that new Skybound book, Dark Ride. I'm doing a cover for that. I've got a bunch of things coming up. Some I can talk about, some I can't. The ones that I can't talk about, you'll see soon.
We'll see soon. Well, we can't wait.
Any hints?
Yeah,
like
any
kind of
hints
like a nudge, wink, wink type situation? Can we get a little like a little play on words? A little,
I'm not that smart.
Okay.
I'm not that smart for this one. But look, I don't know how many people we got watching. This would be something. This is going to be something.
Oh, by the way, we got 3 minutes left.
Watching.
This is going to be our next thing.
Feral. I love it.
Whoa. Okay, me and my
guys.
partner, we have 5 cats collectively. Maybe soon to be 6. So when is this coming out, and how can I,
We're looking at late next year. We're in the concepting phase now, where we are starting to come up with, the characters and the premise. But we have kind of like a base right now. And that's what you just saw. So it's not like it's in the universe of, but not the same universe. What is the art preparation once you are given a story? Depends on the subject matter, how much research I need to do. If it's a My Little Pony one, I already know how to draw those backwards, forwards, and upside down. So I'm playing in someone else's sandbox.
Right.
So then it's just reading the story, and they will give you a script that is, box by box, what you're supposed to do. But also, I took some creative direction on mine too. You guys have like less than 2 minutes. This is the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes. Also, hashtag Stray Twig, guys.
Stray
Twig. We are giving away some Trish.
Whoa!
Goodness.
The character design variant.
Yes.
Wow.
In the dark. Hashtag Stray.
Hashtag even.
Yes.
Stray Twig, y'all.
Stray Twig, y'all. Stray Twig to get in on this. We will be doing
Can I get in on that?
Yes, absolutely. Everybody can get in. Even tell your friends who are not here right now to come in and do this goodness. Make sure you guys.
I wish I was working on a Stray Dogs movie. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
No worries. We got, ladies and gents, we got 60 seconds, y'all. 60
1 minute. This is high pressure.
This is crazy.
Can we get Miles in on Stray?
In the cat universe, in the cat book movie thing.
Yep.
Yeah, well, look, did you see? You saw the individual issues of Stray Dogs, right? Where they
Yep.
where in the backs we put pictures of people's dogs that they sent in.
Yeah.
We'll do the same thing for stray cats. Feral is what we're calling.
I know.
it.
I did the same thing. I was like, stray cats. Yeah, right. Because they're all.
Everybody wants to say stray cats, and I'm like, they got me doing it. Dang it!
All of our cats are strays, so that it makes sense.
Aww.
Oh
See,
my gosh.
Cats are so great. I like cats and dogs.
The countdown. Ready? 10
Oh, here we
seconds.
go.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
Pins down, everybody. Pins down.
Pins down.
Excellent.
Ladies
Gentle folk.
My
Whoa.
We had 1 hour, guys. 1 hour.
I don't know how you guys
I
work
am
in an
looking-
hour.
Yes, I am looking at some amazing pieces in front of me.
Wow.
Helvetica, tell us the story of your Cheshire Spawn or your Spawn.
I was given an hour, and I was like, "Hey, Alice Wonderland first thing is Cheshire, so I'll just go ahead and slop some markers down and try to tell myself to stop trying to detail so much and finish it later if I need to." That's about it.
I mean, it's good advice, and I think honestly, if you did finish this, you could probably, you could sell it at a con, or you can even sell it online. I mean, it's not like I would buy it. I mean, hell, look at that. That looks rad.
Guess where we're gonna sell it? We're gonna sell both of these on
you are?
the Madhouse. The Madhouse Monday nights. Helvetica and Luke Sketches. Though we partner with some of our auction channels. We do an auction on our show as well. But this time, since we got the legendary Helvetica here, we might as well sell both of these on the Madhouse. So
Hey, Helvetica, I like the subdued tail in the background.
Oh yeah, I didn't even finish that. It's actually his tongue. I didn't even get to finish it.
I'm my bad.
Yes.
I knew what it was.
Well, hey, I mean, even if you make it a tail, still looks delicious to me. I like it.
So
I like how gnarly the
Trish,
claws are.
the theme was McFarlane in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderspawn.
Yeah, Alice in Wonderspawn. The curveball was the White Rabbit's clock. Are we seeing all elements of the theme, McFarlane, Wonderland, clock? Are we seeing everything we need to see from the battle that needed to be in here on this cover?
Yeah, I mean, you guys did better than me. I wouldn't have gotten as far as colors. I probably wouldn't have gotten that far or that fast. I think it's great. I see all the elements here. We looking pretty good.
Fantastic. Let's go on over to our
Let's go to our Mad Hatter here.
Yes, our Venomized Tea Party, ladies and gents.
Oh, he got the mouse in. He got the mouse in.
Is that mouse drunk off of
Venom tea?
Venom tea.
The
tell us the story. Luke, tell us the story of your Venom, your McFarlane and Wonderland concept here.
Well, like Vedika said, 1 hour, and you say McFarlane, and first thing that comes to my mind, I've never looked at Spawn before, so I think of Venom. So, yeah, you got Venom is the Mad Hatter, and you got the drunk mouse off the Venomized tea.
And the stopwatch, he's there.
So
and
we
it's
got
what, 9 p.m. there? It's 11:45.
this is adult beverages for real, y'all.
Yeah.
We going late night beverages.
I was gonna say it's 10 p.m. It's okay.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your drunk mouse is?
It's only 6:30 for me, guys. I still got more day.
Oh my gosh! So
really,
the elements, Chad. Are we seeing all the elements on this book?
I'm seeing that and then some. He added a little bit more to the Venomized teapot and teacup. That wasn't.
Man, it looks like a set I'd buy. I drink a lot of tea. I drink some very suspect tea from those from that teacup.
Now, what's going on with this clock? Who's kind of slinging it forward there? What's the story behind the stop clock here?
It's attached to his tendrils. You can't see off page.
Nice. So you could actually
there we
make this a
go.
wraparound in some way. I see what you did there.
That's another thing I like about Venom. You could make any cover of wraparound with Venom, man.
Yes.
Just, you know, it works for me. I really think that you know, these characters like Spawn and Venom, they're just so organic. They're so wild and untamed. You can just do whatever you want. So cool.
Oh my gosh. Well, ladies and gents, we see masterpieces made in 60 minutes here on Blank Cover Battles.
Hey, Sans.
Yes,
Sans.
sir. Yes.
I want to hear from the chat who they think are the winners of this one.
Chat, let us know. Is it hashtag Luke or hashtag Helvetica? Who's winning right now, ladies and gents? Don't be scared. They can handle feedback and they can handle the competition. But we will be going backstage in a second to talk things through and bring that heat.
By the way, you know what?
Round of applause
right here to the artist.
To both of these gents for this great work. This is phenomenal, y'all. So we're seeing a lot of Helvetica. Ooh, we're seeing some. Oh, both. Hashtag both.
Yeah, hashtag tie.
There can only be one.
Oh man, is this the Highlander?
Highlander. This is the Highlander. We'll cut off heads.
Oh man.
Can I vote for?
Do we absorb the power of the one that we kill?
Yes.
We got some Lukes in here. We got some Lukes. We got some Vedic. Oh, this is
this is a very divided group here.
So Helvetica, what do you like about Luke's piece here?
I like the actual spontaneous of just, you know what, let me just throw down, and that mouse is just killer. In my opinion, everything about that he's doing, it's got a lot of movement. The direction that he's going into, I just think that's a kick-ass concept of like, hey, you know what? Venom's pouring you some tea. That's not a great idea. It's stay the hell away from that.
And now, Luke, taking a look at this Hell Cheshire Cat. What do you love about this cover?
Dude, he killed it with those lines. The face on that thing is so intense. I mean, it's scary. I mean, I love it. That is a killer cover that he did. And
very good. Yes.
He didn't use too much color. I mean, kind of like what Trish was saying. I mean, like he used very little color in it. It just makes it awesome. I mean, he didn't overdo it. That's awesome.
Like they're saying, both are amazing, but there can only be one. Trish, please check your IG.
I'm here now.
All right.
She's deliberating.
We're chatting it. This is probably, you know what, we always say this is a tough situation. I think this might be the toughest one we've had by far.
It really is, because to me it's always hard to pick between people, because I think that anybody who draws anything is automatically like the winner. Like anybody who even tries,
right.
Your stick figure wins, it's a winner. Anybody who even picks up something with an attempt to create something, winner. Like bring something into this world. I'm you know, I like the whimsy of the one along with the sinisterness of the other. I mean, I'm super torn. You guys did a really good job in an hour, and I'm not even sure like where my mind is. And this chat is going bananas, so now I need to scroll back and read. Hold please.
This is going to be one of the toughest. I want you guys to take a moment and deliberate. I am going to do the giveaway now while the judges chat about it in the background. So let's pull these two off the screen and just keep these up. All right, ladies and gents, last chance to get in. Hashtag stray twig. Hashtag stray twig. Here we go. We're about to run this bad boy. One of the Trish Forstner exclusive covers from Twig. Ladies and gents, here we go. Congratulations to our winner. Joe Bag of Sevens is our winner. Hashtag stray twigs. Joe, this is coming your way. This is coming your way. I am going to bring back in Trish and Chad shortly, but let me know in who you guys are saying it is, and we will get it go.
We're
Matt,
still fighting it out here. We're still deliberating in this chat right now.
This is a tough one. Matt, can you in the IGs give us the final winner based upon the votes? Let us know.
Okay. All right. I agree with that.
Let me see.
You know what? Before we even announce it, both of you guys have given us the hardest. Usually it's pretty damn easy or a little deliberation. This has been the toughest one we've had this season because we're gonna have more seasons because blank cover battles is gonna be getting all kinds. But you guys have really put us in a position that was hard.
Two men enter.
If I had had this as an assignment, it wouldn't have. I don't know that I would have made it this far, honestly. If somebody gave me this and said, "You got to, these are the two things, smush them together, enjoy yourself for 60 minutes." I think you both crushed it.
This is unbelievably crazy. We're going down to like nitpicky pieces here. So, drum roll, ladies and gents. The winner is Luke Sketches, ladies and gents.
Wow.
Luke Sketches takes it down. And this was just epically close. We're talking about minute things that changed kind of the scale for us. Just we had to find something to nitpick. Trish, what were your thoughts in terms of kind of the minute things that may have tipped the scale?
Well, for me, it's all about whimsy. I think that, who doesn't look at Venom in a top hat, getting a mouse drunk on tea, and look at that and just think, that's a hell of a concept. I love them both for different reasons. Okay. My inner Bluth is like this cat, like Hell's Cat is super gnarly and rad. And I really love that. And also with my inner like cartoonist is looking at Luke's work and saying, wow, like it appeals to me in a different way. And that way is, the escapism of cartooning, which is, take something insane like Venom and make it funny, or make it kind of, whimsical. Not funny. I say funny a lot, but it's not like I'm gonna sit here and laugh my ass off, at the idea.
What do you mean about funny? Ha funny? Am I here to amuse you, Trish?
Yeah, right. I'll just see myself out now, guys. Okay, it's been a long day.
Now, for me, this was epic. Helvetica's piece was epic, and I think I saw a Hellcat. I saw an amazing Hellcat. I did not necessarily see Cheshire as much as I wanted to.
Could I see this if there was like a little splash of purple on this cat somewhere, or like if that tongue had been more Venom or more Spawn or more McFarlane, maybe. But I think that the elements were all there. You know, both bros totally understood the assignment.
Yeah.
And it's just,
you know what? I'll give Helvetica praise of actually executing these curveball in a way that it was there. It's him holding it. So I was like, that was the hardest part for me in judging with this one, because that was, you know, I know the off cover and the whimsy of Luke's, but this one for me, it was like, he's there, he's holding it. That's damn.
This is all I can say is this is kick ass, and it was literally needling for the judges to make a decision, y'all. So I gotta say, but again, congratulations to Luke, my man Sketches over here. Again, when you get Venom in a top hat, getting people some Venom.
I think it's the drunk mouse for me.
Oh, dude, I never
really the drunk
agree.
mouse.
That mouse. Every time I look at that, it's like I laugh just because of
it
that
reminds
mouse.
me of
Like,
Jerry when he got like drunk and was like had the bubbles and stuff.
That's right, from Tom and Jerry and shit. Yeah.
Yes.
This little mouse, man, he's gonna go sleep it off, or I don't know. Maybe he'll go out there and cause some crimes or something, get into some trouble.
Cause some friggin' accidents, running around, and you know, I think those kind of lines did something to the kind of Wonderland feeling for me.
Yeah.
With the tendrils being kind of like whimsical in ways. These are just epic covers, and I gotta say congratulations to both of these gentlemen, and congratulations to you, Luke Sketches. You have won Blank Cover Battles episode 5. Excuse me. There will be a 6 coming soon.
Yes.
But of course, y'all, get ready for a redemption story, because when you got a competition like Helvetica, he doesn't go down easy, y'all. Pause. You know,
he swept the leg. He
swept the leg,
sure.
y'all. This was a hell of a.
But he
Mr.
got
Miyagi.
Up.
Mr. Miyagi came and did the
he did the little
the hands on it. Yeah.
Wait, does that make me Mr. Miyagi? All right, I'm out of here.
So,
well, you both did really well. I'm super happy to have been here, and hopefully my input, did help you. I don't know. But I think you both did really good. Definitely keep it up. Definitely keep, working and perfecting it. Work every day.
You guys are killing it. You guys are freaking phenomenal artists.
This was one of my
show.
Yeah, this was one of my funnest shows. It's just getting better and better, and we can see from the level of competition, this is going to be so hard to continue to judge. And you guys just kind of knocked it out the park. I am utterly humbled to be in such company with such great artists, including you, Chad, with your sketches. And I just want to thank everyone from the chat to my contestants, to the legendary Trish Forstner for coming out for episode 5 of Blank Cover Battles, y'all. We have finished another masterpiece. Thank you guys. And with that, we will say keep drawing, and always make sure you kind of check out the cookie shop, because we got all kinds of goodies here for you. Right. So ladies and gents, we will see you next time around.
Yeah, Trish, I mean, if you guys want to have me back anytime, I'll come back.
Oh, guess what, Trish? Guess what, Trish?
Come back next month.
We're gonna have you back, but we're gonna make you battle Brian Silverbach.
Oh no!
How about that, Trish? How about those?
I gotta agree to go under pressure. Oh no!
We have
a judge battle.
We have celebrity blank cover battles coming as well. So
yeah, we do.
Get ready, my friend.
It's gonna be like celebrity deathmatch, only
yes,
drawing.
Yes.
Oh. Yep. Yeah,
so,
you got it.
Welcome back, Trish. You will be in the blender. We appreciate everybody once again. Thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. Peace.
the